say that ruins the experience for you and I. You know, because we are not being able to use something that was built into the game because other people are ruining it for us, and that just sucks.
I don't have a 360 or PS3 yet, but I remember when I played Halo 2, it was getting pretty bad, and now I hear Halo 3 is getting, like, it's horrible. So I played Team Fortress 2 and COD4 on the PC, and just people in TF2, they just talk trash, and then I just frag them. I don't give a shit.
That's right. That's the best way. You know what? When you got a guy talking shit to you, the best way you could get back at him is just kill them over and over and over again.
I just wait for them to rage quit, and then I just feel that's just a justifiable way just to see them get mad and leave. Absolutely. It's like it's not getting through to me. Just don't let it get through to you, and just keep on killing them.
Absolutely. All right, man. Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
That was good.
Sean.
Guys, keep calling in.
So any other questions, anything that we talked about, yesterday's reviews, any news items that have come up, the fact that Nintendo is destroying the fucking earth with their products, anything like that.
I like talking about this topic, though. I mean, I wouldn't be this topic here.
I do too. And, you know, I mean, I think that we've heard a pretty wide array of arguments. I've never once heard, I haven't heard anyone say, you know what? I've got First Amendment freedom of speech, and here is an opportunity for me to sort of get out of my shells. And, you know, here's an alternate devil's advocate argument, Cameron Tyler, is that video games are a way of escapism. So, you know, it could be argued that I'm also escaping real life, not only by playing the game, but also just by becoming this different person when I decide to go on and you know, yell racial slurs and curse you know, at my fellow gamers. So we got a new caller. Welcome to the program.
How you doing?
Yo, what's up?
First off, I'm 14 years old, and I live in North Carolina, and what Nietzsche said basically was bullshit.
All right. Well, I'm glad people are calling him out then. I'm glad. So, just so we get it straight, you guys aren't sitting around and you guys don't have your own little 14-year-old super special secret racial lingo that you use?
No.
All right. I didn't think so either.
If you think about it, it's like Suma said, it's society's fault. If a parent cannot watch over their child and see that they're getting manhunt too, even though it sucked, then it's whose fault is it then? A parent that can't moderate over their child?
So, do you think do you think the parents should be more involved in this? Should they?
Yes, yes.
So it really comes down to the education of parents or, you know, significant others, whatever.
Exactly.
The problem is how do you do that?
Well, of course, asking people that sell the games. I mean, when you go to Walmart to go pick a game up, who are you gonna? I mean, are you just gonna let them pick out an M-rated game? I mean, usually there's an ESRB panel somewhere saying the ratings. Am I right?
But isn't Halo teen? Isn't Halo rated T for teen?
I think it's M.
No,
is it M?
I think so.
I mean, that's aside the fact there are got to be games out there that are still rated T for teen or E for everybody that are playable online, and then that's why the games have to put those warnings that say, you know, your gameplay experience may change when you go online.
I think that's for the lawyers, though. I mean, do you think a kid is honestly
the reason they do that is because a T-rated game should not, you know, obviously, if you are buying this game, okay, like I'm dad, I'm buying this game for 12-year-old Billy, and it's a T game, and, you know, it's got the appropriate content that I think, but it does have online, you know, capabilities. Yes, the lawyers have that put on the box for the reason, but also because they've got to let parents know that there's nothing stopping Billy from going online and suddenly his T-rated game turning into an M-rated game when someone calls him a flaming fuckface. So, you know, that's why they've got to put that shit on those boxes.
So what's little Billy gonna do? Is he gonna continue to play the game, or is he gonna turn down the volume or shut it off?
And that is where it sort of comes back full circle to education of parents. And, you know, like you saw in that video, they didn't know what they knew that there were parental controls. It's just like the V-chip, guys. How many people actually know how to use the V-chip? Did you even know that you have a V-chip in your TV? Probably, because I've seen a few commercials here and there. Fox did a great job of running their commercial, but the V-chip actually makes it so that little box that pops up when you watch TV that says, like, Y7 or something like that. It means that, it finds that if it's a mature show or something like that, it won't allow the TV to show it, That is something that has been out for years now, and still parents don't know how to use.
No.
So how the fuck are they going to figure out how to do it on the 360? And then how are they going to then stop Billy from just reverting said changes back? So,
dude, what I think we should do, I think we should actually look at some of those settings and see what they do. I would like to look into it.
Maybe we need to make
EG investigate.
Listen,
dun, dun,
parents,
dun.
if you want people to fucking end up, like us and curse all the time
Making
and
some jackass
yell into
show.
fucking cameras and shit, you need to take these precautions and fucking parental control lock down your 360, or you're going to have guys like me calling your son a fucking dipshit online. There you
Drop
go.
the N-bomb every once in a while.
Exactly.
I don't use that word.
Caller, you bring up some good new points. I appreciate the call, and thank you.
See ya.
Peace.
It's actually it's a good segue into what DreamHack was telling me. He says that certain kids just are playing games that they shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. What, did you have an example? Or?
Well, no, but when you think about it, on that Fox News thing, all of those kids, half of those kids weren't mature, and they were still playing Halo 3. So there you go. The parents aren't doing the job that they should be doing.
Yeah, you make a good point about that. You do definitely make a good point. Maybe it comes back to that. So we got a caller on with the video intact. What's up, man?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Same shit, different day. Is that a gun con that you have?
Sure is. Have you been playing Time Crisis 4 at all?
I haven't, but after playing Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, I was like, I would so rather be playing Time Crisis. I was a huge Time Crisis fan. I played 1, 2, and 3 in the arcade, so.
Yeah, well, this one kind of sucks because it uses the infrared.
Oh, so you don't like it?
Nah, it's all right, but
how
it's not
accurate
that
is the actual gun con?
It sucks ass.
Oh, really?
That's why I don't like it. I'd rather use the old school light guns.
Yeah, does it suck worse than, say, a Wiimote?
No.
Okay, all right. That's all I need.
Oh well.
So what's up, dude? What's going on?
Have you been playing any Contra 4 on the DS?
I did play some Contra 4, actually. I have not played extensively, but Suma actually brought it over to my desk, and I was like, oh, yeah, I hear this fucking game's hard. Let me give it a shot. No, I couldn't get past the first stage. No, I only spent a couple of minutes with it. But I like the fact that it's old school Contra. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
have you been playing it?
Yeah, a whole hell of a lot. I play it at work during lunch.
Is it really as hard as I think it is, or do you start to?
Yeah, it's incredibly hard.
Dude, it was tough, and a lot of it seems like memorization of when the enemies pop up, and there seems stupid shit like I'd be walking along and I'd think I'd be doing well, and then all of a sudden this fucking thing would pop out of the ground and shoot a bullet at my toe, and I would die,
Yeah, it's terrible.
But they've said that it's one of the hardest games to come out in a long time, and I just think that it's bringing back a little bit of the old 8-bit coolness and difficulty levels.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like Dracula X that came out for the PSP. Yeah, it was a little bit hard, but that was the kind of shit I was playing when I was younger. I didn't mind going toe-to-toe to a game and getting frustrated and spending all day trying to beat one level. It's just that's how it was back in the day. So.
All right, cool.
You got a comment about the whole Xbox Live, PS3, people being asshats online?
Ever since I started playing Call of Duty 4 on Xbox 360, I've gotten used to filing complaints and muting people.
Oh, really? So you have been filing complaints?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
All right.
All the time.
All right, well, maybe I need to give a little bit more credit to that. I always, I don't know. I guess they do give you that little intermission after your game is over to then go in and file your complaint. Otherwise, it's just like, I just want to keep playing, man. Fuck filing complaints. So,
Word.
all right,
Fuck the trash
I'll look
talk,
into it,
dude.
though. I'll look into it. So thanks for the call, man.